So here we go again with another icon review, and in this one today we are going to be using the mid icon Dennis Bergkamp. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieran at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Now, a bunch of you actually requested me to do this review, so here you are. Hopefully you'll be leaving a like rating on the video, and you'll be active in the comment section down below, because I want to hear which other icons you want to see me do a video on. Anyway, this is the team we're going to be using the Iceman in. We're going to play 4-2-3-1 in game, and he is going to be playing in behind the striker in the cam role. But we are also going to test him out as a striker as well. But I do feel like the cam position probably could be the one for him, and that's just because in previous FIFAs I've used him in that role and he's been very good there. So yeah, as you can already see, I have played some games with him already, but we are going to play some more for this player review. In terms of traits, he's got the finesse shot, which is very nice, and also flair. And in terms of in-game stats, there's just some really nice attributes, to be honest. He's very well rounded in all the technical areas, which is obviously very good to see, and he looks like he has a card which can just be used in a bunch of different areas. Could you use this guy at striker? Yes. Cam? Yes. Centre forward? Yes. Wide cam? Yes. And yeah, just a good utility attacker. That's what he looks like to me. So the pace looks pretty nice at 85, not super rapid, but they're still decent. We're going to use the engine chem style, which will hopefully give him a nice little boost in game. Obviously, you could go with Hunter, and to be honest, if you're going to use this guy as a striker, you probably should go with Hunter just to give him that extra pace boost. Saying that, the shooting stats are absolutely brilliant. 91 finishing, 91 attack finishing, 88 shot power. In front of goal, the guy should be a beast, especially with that 88 composure and the fact that he's got a 4-star weak foot. The passing attributes are also really solid. 88 vision, 86 short passing, and 75 long passing. 75 long passing isn't amazing, but it's good enough in my opinion, especially with that engine chem style, which boosts it up to 80. So hopefully he'll be able to distribute rather well in game. And to be honest, in the games that I've already played, his passing's been pretty good, and you can pretty much tell that by the assists that he's been getting. So yeah, moving on to the dribbling now. It all looks really solid. Really good ball control of 92. The balance isn't the best, and that's one of the main reasons I've gone for the engine chem style, to give him that plus 10 in that balance department. And then finally, physically, he looks alright. 79 stamina is okay. 74 strength's alright. And the aggression of 61 is just pretty average, to be honest. So yeah, good technical stats on this card, and hopefully he's going to be an absolute beast in these next few games. So let's get into some matches. In the next matchup, we face a near full, well no, it is a full Premier League team. My opponent's also unlocked that brand new Bellerin as well, so he's going to have some pace in that back line. Mane finds Bergkamp, who's going to try and find some room here, and he's done really well too, but the shot unfortunately dragged wide. He did everything right until the shot. Out wide to Mbappe. Mbappe finds the Dutchman with the return pass. Could do some options in the box, like literally anyone. And we get a penalty. Keeper's taking out Bergkamp. Mane finds Mbappe. Mbappe. Bergkamp. The whole attack links up nicely and puts Mbappe through, and Mbappe does not miss chances like that. And we tie the score up what we want to see. Bergkamp in a bit of space. If he ain't going to close me down, he's going to end up being in trouble. What did I just say? If he doesn't close me down, he's going to end up being in trouble. And eventually we find our way through, and Mbappe gives us the lead. Puts it in behind. Bergkamp is going to get in behind Laporte. Keeper's off his line. We're going to try the chip, but we got closed down. All square at the break. Obviously, Bergkamp involved in both goals, which is very, very nice. Hopefully we can get him on the score sheet in the second half. But if not, I'm just happy with him setting them up, to be honest. Bergkamp plays the ball over the top. Mbappe might get on that, you know, and he almost did. Well, he did get on it, but just couldn't convert. Into Bergkamp, who's done well to keep the ball there. Up against Nelson Semedo. Not too many options in the box, but hopefully we'll find one of them. We do with Wijnaldum, and he gets the goal. Gotta be honest, didn't expect that header to go in, but it has. Nice delivery from Bergkamp. And there is full time. We get the win right on the whistle. Literally, the last kick of the game was us putting the ball in the back of net with Mbappe. So, happy to get the job done. Bergkamp heavily involved in, well, he was involved in every single goal. 4 assists from Cam. That is a very, very good return. Finally, we have gotten into a game, and Bergkamp is going to be having to try to beat Eder Militao and Manolas, and also Courtois. He's under a bit of pressure there. We now need to break away, and we might do exactly that. What a weird series of events that was right there. Ikone in a bit of space, puts it across the box. Bergkamp is there for the tap in. You know what? It's a bit sweaty, but we'll take it. The save. Oh, what a ball that is from Alisson. Oh my god, unreal goal. Talk about a counter-attack. Talk about a counter-attack. Alisson with the hoof up the field. Mbappe is so quick he gets on the end of it, crosses it across the box, and Bergkamp's in support to get himself another easy goal in this matchup. And after that goal, my opponent ends up quitting, so a quick and easy 2-0 win. So Bergkamp's got a tricky test ahead of him, two OP centre-backs in Militao and Diego Carlos, and also a pretty solid midfielder in Hullet to try and get past. Corner puts the ball down the wing, down the line, sorry, with Dennis Bergkamp. I'm waiting for actually the back post run from Mane because he normally swoops in and wins headers, but we've got a foul there. Is it a penalty? It is. The Iceman from the spot. Can he keep his cool? Yes, he can. And we extend our lead to 2. Mbappe puts it up in the air. Bergkamp with the header. Oh, goes wide. Oh, Bergkamp up against Hull. He stays on his feet. 3-0. And that will be game. And after that goal, my opponent decides to quit. So not a bad outing for Dennis. I think just at the end there, he was just getting tired of me having the ball, which is kind of mad because for the first few moments in this game he was all over me, but then we scored off the counter attack, and you can tell Alisson made plenty of saves in that 40 minutes that we played. Yeah, and then on the counter attack we got the goal, and then we just took over the match. Well, I have to say this is not what I was expecting to come up against. At this stage of FIFA, in this division especially, a team not on full chem, that's weird. Nice Bergkamp, still going. Oh, Mbappe's found some space. Oh, he hadn't brought his keeper out. I was hoping he would. I should have scored there. That was an absolute bottling. Nice Bergkamp. Oh, he's committed there. Bergkamp. Oh, just couldn't get the extra touch when we needed it there. Okay, Bergkamp comes inside. Needs some support. Needs someone to pass to. Puts it across the box. And Mane gets there. And I don't know what the opposition's keeper was doing there. But Mane gives us the lead just before the break. So half-time's come around and we only have ourselves a 1-0 lead, and considering the chances we've had, that's actually a bit disappointed, but at the same time we could have conceded in this game because my opponent's had some chances too, but I'm hoping in the second half we can actually extend this lead and just go on to wrap up the win. Mbappe into Bergkamp, who turns his man, then hits the finesse and does extend our lead to 2. We got the extra goal that I wanted at half-time, right after half-time. Mbappe puts it in behind. Here is Bergkamp in a bit of space. We're going to hit the finesse, and I had no doubt where that ball was ending. Right in the back of the net. And after that goal, my opponent decides he has had enough as well. So a 3-0 victory with Dennis involved in all 3 goals. Very, very nice. Then, now the games have been played, let's review Bergkamp's performances. How was he? Well, first, let's say something about positioning. I like this guy as a cam. I used him as a striker. We tried him out there. Wasn't as keen on him in that role, and I think that's down to his dribbling not being as good as the stats suggest, and it's also down to his passing being better than the stats suggest, and we'll discuss that more in depth later on in the video. But if you're going to use this guy, as I say, I advise him as a cam with the engine chem style, but if you do wish to use him as a striker, then I would go with the hunter chem, and you'll understand why when we break down the stats. Still though, this is a very good item and it will improve some people's teams, but I do believe there are better strikers available for much less, and I do also believe there are better cams available for much less, but that's once again something we'll discuss a bit later on. Anyway, let's do the stats then, shall we? So let's talk about that pace. Look, he's quick. He's certainly not slow, but does he have that breakaway rapid ability? He does not. He's one of them players who's going to need a yard or two on a defender, otherwise he probably won't escape them, because obviously this year so many defenders are pretty quick. So yeah, quick but not rapid. When it comes to shooting though, he's very good. He can absolutely be very, very clinical. I loved his finesse shots, and his general finishing is very good, and also he's got good shot power as well. He's definitely a goal scorer, or at least a player who can score goals from a cam position or a striker position. He just, yeah, he puts the ball in the back of net, no issues there whatsoever. And with him having that 4-star weak foot, he can go off both feet as well, which is nice. Positionally, that's another area where he's quite strong. He just pops up in the right areas at the right times for me, and yeah, makes good runs as well. So another positive right there. And now we come on to the passing, which for me was better than the stats suggested. I thought his short passing game was very good, and I also thought his through balls were up to a very good standard as well. And if you watch the clips, you'll have seen that he picked up plenty of assists for me, and yeah, really happy with his contributions, not just with his goal scoring, but also with his setting up. So yeah, positives. Now we come on to a minor negative, one which I kind of touched on earlier in the video. His dribbling. Now, I'm not saying his dribbling is bad, because it's not, but as a whole, I do not believe it's as good as the 88 rating on his card suggests. He's got good ball control, but when turning with the ball, he's just sometimes takes a heavy touch, and it just isn't that easy to maneuver compared to other attacking players. So something to consider there. Which is unfortunate, to be honest, because if this guy's dribbling was a bit better, if he felt a bit more agile, I think he would be an absolutely fantastic card. So hopefully in the Prime or the Prime Icon Moments version, hopefully the dribbling does feel a lot better on those cards. Physically, he's pretty average, to be honest. In the cam rule, he was running a lot, so his stamina did drain rather quick, and if you watch the footage and keep an eye on the stamina bar, you will notice that. His strength, as I say, was average, and so was the aggression, so there's not too much to discuss in that department. Can he protect the ball? Yes, against the more average defenders, but against the elite top tier ones, they are going to be able to knock him off the ball ultimately. So with all that in mind, what's the verdict on the card? Look, it's a pretty good item, and as I say, it will improve some people's teams, but it's not a card that I would probably say to go out of your way to get. And I also don't think it's quite worth that 750k price tag, unfortunately. And I think when you see like the Prime Icons come out, you will see this card drop quite dramatically in price. So yes, something to consider there. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the mid-icon Dennis Bergkamp. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this item. Also let me know which other icons you want to see me do a video on. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.